August 29, 2005. Hurricane Katrina devastated the U.S. Gulf Coast, killing more than 1,800 residents and doing more than $100 billion in damage, making it the costliest natural disaster in American history. The following month, another big hurricane, Rita, swept into eastern Texas and parts of Louisiana. In the wake of the storms, a massive effort was needed to rebuild homes and businesses that had been lost. But the region suffered from a dramatic shortage of skilled construction workers. The solution to the problem started with Bechtel. The engineering and construction company already was helping install temporary housing for nearly 100,000 Katrina victims. And Chief Executive Riley Bechtel conceived the idea of a large-scale training program for local workers.
I saw an opportunity that Bechtel could help fill. Others could have done it, but we were on the ground. We had the personal view of the tragedy that occurred and the dislocation for many families, and we had a good appreciation for the shortage of construction labor throughout the U.S., but especially in the Gulf Coast area.
Bechtel pursued the idea by enlisting the help of the Business Roundtable, a national organization of chief executives. The Roundtable took it under its wing, developed a plan, and the Gulf Coast Workforce Development Initiative was launched. The goal? Recruit and train 20,000 workers from the stricken region for entry-level construction jobs. To make that happen, the initiative created a public-private partnership of government agencies and businesses. Bechtel had used the same approach on many of its projects, training hundreds of thousands of workers worldwide.
So we knew it could be done. We just needed to get the right group together, get some momentum going, and get the people themselves, the trainees, to talk about how great a program it was.
The initiative provided 4 weeks of training in basic carpentry, plumbing, electrical work, and other areas of construction, along with tool handling and, most important, how to work safely. Classes were conducted at community colleges and local training centers in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas.
It's an introduction to the work of America. It's an introduction to the building industry, and it's exploratory for them, and it gives them the confidence after this to continue their education.
The initiative also worked with local businesses and contractors to find jobs for graduating trainees, providing opportunities for individuals while enhancing the workforce needed to rebuild the region.
When the students leave here, they have a very good basic understanding, and I think that's a tremendous value to any city in training of their residents. It's also opening up doors and creating opportunities that were never here before. So I think the value it brings to the Gulf Coast has been extraordinary.
Opportunity. If the Gulf Coast Initiative had a theme, that would be it. Trainees, energized by the program, looked forward to starting new careers in construction, careers that could shape their lives for the better.
Anything you set your mind to, you could do it. And this is something I always wanted to do, but I never had a program or had the money to afford to take classes to pursue it. But now that I got this chance, I got one foot in the door, so now I'm gonna do whatever it takes to stay in.
But it was more than just personal opportunity. For those involved in the initiative, it was a chance to play a role in rebuilding their homes and cities, to put their lives and the lives of their friends and families back together and move forward.
It empowers us. That's how I feel. I feel empowered. I felt, just helpless with Katrina. We all were. What could you do when a hurricane, comes into your city? So coming back and getting involved in a program like this, it just empowered me to make my city even better.
The initiative set out to train 20,000 workers by the end of 2009. In fact, that goal was reached a year early, by the end of 2008. Longtime Bechtel manager Tim Horst, who oversaw the initiative, chalked up the success to teamwork.
This remarkable achievement was not the result of any single individual or organization. It was a consolidated effort of a number of organizations and companies all interested in the same goal. In speaking to people who have completed the training, you find a universal theme that, like everybody, they wanted to help the region recover. Today they're doing that. They're helping rebuild the region, rebuild their communities, and rebuild their lives.
By any measurement, the Gulf Coast Workforce Development Initiative was a success. People associated with it, including Riley Bechtel, also believe it could serve as a blueprint for future disaster response efforts.
I think this model is adjustable and applicable throughout the U.S. and probably globally. I'm looking forward to doing this again the next time we have an opportunity.